Hello. Welcome back, friends. So if the previous video blessed you, um, then this video will also be a blessing to you. So on the follow-up on the previous video, I am here to touch on some of the goals that I will be setting for the next year, which I've already started working on. In the previous video, we talked about the importance of setting goals, specifically the importance of writing out the goals we want to achieve. And then I said I was going to share some of the goals that I plan to set for the following year. So in 2025, I'm looking at setting 3 goals, not just 3. So far, I've just recognized 3 that I've written down. I mean, I still have some time to get more goals down. So spiritually, I really want to be more obedient to God. I want to be more obedient to the leadings and the promptings of the Holy Spirit. Sometimes the Holy Spirit prompts us to do something or stops us from going to a place or something, but most of the time we are late to actually obeying. I want to be very prompt to the promptings of the Holy Spirit. I want to follow suit. And then there are certain things that God also mandates us to do. There are certain things, certain tasks that He asks us to do. And then my problem, so this is me, these are my issues that I'm talking about. My problem is laziness, procrastination. So these are things that I've recognized in the course of writing on my goals that I need to work on. I need to work on my laziness. I need to work on procrastination, and I need to work on the delay in obeying the voice of God. Yes, so these are some of the examples, some of the things that I'll be tackling in 2025 in respect of spiritual side. When it comes to the physical side as well, on the physical, I want to reduce my body size. Not that I don't know, not really a problem, but I feel like it's gradually increasing to a point. So I need to put myself in check. Other than that, it's going to continue increasing. So my goal is to reduce to how I was. I mean, at the beginning of 2024, if I'm able to get myself to the point where I was in 2024, that would be good. So that's an attainable goal that I've set. It's just not too drastic. That's just something attainable, something little. So the change in my size is not going to be so huge. It will be something little. I've not weighed myself in recent times, and I'm not going to measure myself in terms of weight because I'm not going to be standing on a scale and all that. Well, how I'll be measuring myself is how I plan to measure myself is to look at how much I eat, the kind of food that goes into my body in a day. Yes. In like I told you, so my main goal is to reduce my body size to a point. And in breaking down that main goal, the breakdown is that I'm going to reduce how much carbohydrates and how much junk food, also reduce sweets and all that. So those are the tasks that I've set for myself. And at the end of the week, I'll be measuring myself and I'll go back and then write out the things that I ate in the previous week against what I was supposed to eat. So that's the task that I've given myself. The task is that I reduce carbohydrates, I reduce sweets, and I reduce what we call junk food. So that's the goal in terms of the physical side. And then financial side or the business wise, yes, I have the goal to increase my revenue again, increase revenue, increase money that I get in 2025. The goal now is to increase in 2025. I'm supposed to get 50% more than I had in 2024. Like I mentioned previously in the video, if my weekly target was $1,000, in 2025, my weekly target is going to be $1,005. Why? So because I already did 1,000, I know what went into getting 1,000. I know the mistakes that prevented me from getting more than 1,000. And I also kind of worked on, or I can work on the solutions in getting more than 1,000. And then if there are certain things that worked for me to get 1,000, and so what I'm going to do is to repeat the things that worked for me so that the returns become more. And so that's why I'm setting, or that's why I'm increasing my target to be a 50% more than I had. However, I'm going to test that out. I'm going to test it out in the first quarter of 2025. I'm going to test out these goals and then see how they go. I'll see how the year goes, and if they need to be adjusted, like I said, when you write it down, you are able to go back and adjust. So if they need to be adjusted, of course, I'm going to go back and adjust it accordingly. But so far, these are the three main areas that I've written down and which I have subsequently broken down to what I'm going to do. These are not complete yet. These are my personal goals. I've not completed them yet. I've not completed breaking them down yet. I've not completed with the tasks that I'm going to give myself yet. But so far, so good. Being able to identify some key areas and starting to work on them is good progress. So I'm proud of that. I'm proud of how far I have come. And yes, I'm ready to start the year head on. Right from January 1, I'm starting to work, or I'm going at what I want to achieve. And that's why we need to get everything down and clear before the year starts. We are not waiting to 1st January and say, oh, this is my New Year resolution. This is my New Year resolution. No. By January 1, we are starting with the solutions. We are starting with the task. We are starting with the work that we are going to put into the year to achieve the goals. So, in writing our goals, in setting goals, you need to recognize that that is work that you need to do. And that's why you're writing it down. It's work for you to do. It's not going to come from anywhere. The achievements are not going to come from anywhere. They're not going to fall from the sky. We are going to work at it. And we are hardworking people. And by the grace of God, we are going to achieve whatever we have purposed for the year. God bless you all. And thank you all for watching. And thank you for your support. If this video blessed you so much, I would appreciate if you could like the video or comment or share to your friends. Bye for now.